Right.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
God damn it! I love that episode. I had fun with this one. I don't know why I don't know. I feel like this one. I said to me it was the funniest episode yet. I mean, it.
But you keep saying that at every episode.
I said that last episode.
Yeah,
I said that
every
last
episode.
week. I said this was the funniest episode. Then this one came.
It was really good, though.
I like the fact.
Okay, who was your favorite character in this episode, though?
Oh,
Madisynn with 2 N's and a Y, but not what you think it is.
Yes, Joy did it. Joy did it.
She stole the movie.
She did. It was so good. Like, her character and then the ending scene, it was just magical all around. I was like, this woman really just did this. She turned that character like into gold.
And the Madisynn and Wong situation.
Yes, the best friends. They're besties.
Was the best. So overall thoughts of the show. Overall thoughts of the whole episode.
I loved it. I thought it was great. And then the ending with, what's her butt suing her.
I know.
Right? About the name of
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Exactly. Yeah. From the beginning.
Which I knew she had to come back because, one, she's too famous of an actress to be
a one and done like that.
A one and done like that. It's like they're going to have to bring her back.
But to sue her over her name, that's a sneaky little Hollywood trick. Yeah, that wasn't my most memorable moment. The dating.
Oh my God!
The dating part of the show, going through, because I have theories. Now, I won't go into that until a little bit later, but
person who had been dating in their 30s.
But so
it's not always fun.
But I will start with Wong. I'll talk about him a little bit first. The fact that even at the beginning when she broke the fourth wall, how she acknowledged that, we're getting Wong back. You guys should be excited about that. Wong is like, what did she call him? Like Twitter cover?
Yes.
For a week. So of all, if anything, like I love the fact that this show is able to, it can tell where the audience should be.
It's making fun of itself as well as acknowledging what is the trendy, popular things throughout.
At the moment.
Yeah.
It's able, from episode 1, it was like, when they see this, and this, the audience would probably be asking themselves or thinking, would be saying this. It's like it's anticipating our moves before we even do it or in the moment. So I like the fact that she looks at the camera and she goes, "Hey, your buddy Wong is back, and you should be happy about that." And blah, blah, blah. But Wong meeting Madisynn.
Such.
The second I saw how much he rolled his eye, because Wong tried to do the same thing in the movie in Doctor Strange. He didn't like Doctor Strange at first. He was annoying, but he opened his heart.
She totally got in there.
Gave him the Care Bear stare. As annoying as she was,
she was like, "Oh my God, I know this episode." He was like, "Okay, come on."
Yeah, and then the whole drinks conversation. Have you had this? Have you tried this? I'm so adorable.
And yak milk. Won't ever do that again.
Yes.
She's like, "Do you have yak milk?"
She's like, "I'd like to try it."
The second he started getting annoyed with her, I was like, they're about to become best friends.
Yes.
This is because it was too funny,
and it was the most genuine, like pure moments, and I just loved it so much.
Yeah, the whole what was that whole conversation? I was thrown into like a
fire pit.
It was exciting, but it was kind of scary.
It was fun again.
I made a deal with a demon to get,
but still fun.
Yeah, yes. I made a deal with a demon.
Joy's doing it so well.
Yeah, she got it down perfectly.
So good.
I made a deal with a demon, but I can't talk about it.
I know. She's like, I can't name him.
And I was like, that's going to come back around.
Yes.
So,
and then she said his name, and it was like something with a J. Like
Jack.
And then he's like, I know Jack. Or Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake.
So Jack or Jake is coming back.
Yes.
We know that's about to
happen. The old man knew him.
So, Madisynn stole the show. When I usually don't tweet spoilers and stuff right when it happens, but I did take this picture that I took the screenshot of this from the TV.
Yes.
Nothing was available online yet, so I took a picture of the screen and I put it up, and all I said was, Wong and Madisynn forever.
Yes.
That's all I said. That tweet is now kind of getting a lot of retweets and real popular and all that stuff. But what I noticed on Twitter was, because sometimes when you do a hashtag, you can pay to have like a little image next to your hashtag. Juan had a little Wong cartoon next to his name. She-Hulk, hashtag She-Hulk, you have a little She-Hulk face next to it. Hashtag Madisynn had nothing. But when I woke up in the morning,
They had one.
they quickly drew her one real fast.
Yeah.
Marvel, whoever's in charge of Marvel marketing, they were like, "Oh, Madisynn is blowing up."
Yeah.
They quickly. So I was like, she will be back.
If she is not back with him as BFF, like appearing, I'm gonna be pissed with her spilling her drink all the fucking time. It's constant.
They are a couple. I'm sorry. He just loves spoilers if you haven't seen Multiverse of Madness. But when Wong was tied up by Scarlet Witch and that the black woman that came to the rescue, that was his girlfriend. That was like comic book readers said that character is a love interest to Wong.
Really?
Yeah. That's why when she died, that was a tear. Like they were a couple.
Huh.
So he lost his girlfriend because of that during that movie. Enter Madisynn. Madisynn.
His BFF.
Yeah. I feel like I like this. I like
She's
this.
wearing a Snuggie and eating.
I don't know. Like, how perfect would they be as a couple, though?
It's perfect. Look at this. Look at this.
It's the most adorable couple ever. Like, look at how longingly she's looking at him.
Look how fast she was able to work into because he was so annoyed with her.
Oh, yeah.
And
she broke that barrier down.
Without even trying.
No.
And she's probably
like,
not
I'm
even
here.
thinking about it. But I mean, the second I'm hearing the Sopranos theme music, and I'm like, is he watching the Sopranos? Like really? I'm like, it was a fun little. What do I call it? Not a camera trick. It's not a camera trick. It was a fun little nod to the Sopranos because I was like, you're not going to show any images of an HBO property on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But you can buy the song. You can buy the rights to play the song.
True.
Because HBO, I mean, they own it for that. But you can still probably reach out to the creator of the song and say, hey, can we lease it for a second? You're like, sure, it's money, So I was like, that was a clever way of acknowledging I'm watching HBO Max without showing that I'm watching HBO. So
that really was
that was like a cool little, we know that the other competition out there we're doing, but I felt like that was a cool thing for them to do.
So back to your comment, though, of the dating part to bring it back to She-Hulk. I really liked how they.
Oh yeah, let's get into it. Yeah.
They portrayed the whole app aspect of it with her as Jen versus her as She-Hulk.
Because she knew it. She knew that if she portrayed herself as I gotta delete some of these things. If she portrayed herself as just She-Hulk, then she was gonna be treated differently.
Yeah.
And she didn't want that.
But lo and behold, the very thing that she's fearful of, she meets this person that's supposedly almost too good to be true, and then
he's only interested in
her
She-Hulk.
because she's She-Hulk.
Right.
But
It felt like at first that she did find a good guy.
They made you fall for that for sure.
I have theories about it. He was an asshole for what he did. If I would have been him in that same situation. I mean, it's a total package, dude. You can't get She-Hulk without the original person. I'm like, come on, wake the fuck up.
Well,
dude.
it's obvious stupidity, but
I have a theory.
What is your theory? Is this a kink theory? Where are we going?
No,
come on, get it out.
Close. Fetish
theory.
Maybe fetishing. I know Disney Plus is not gonna go this far. If this was HBO Max, I feel like his explanation of. Why did you were out with She-Hulk? Why did you break up with her? Well, because she turned. I didn't like when she turned back to her regular self. He is only look at him. Maybe he only wants to date a woman of color.
Oh my god! I don't even know how to respond to this.
Look how he acted when he saw another beautiful woman, lawyer. I mean, she's still the same person, but the visual.
Okay, so
unless he has a muscle kink.
Well, I will say I really like to dive. I think that there's going to be maybe some diving down or some like some belly story when it comes to like.
Rachel says She-Hulk is definitely a top.
Lesbian
maybe
girls.
that's what he was like. I'm like, Jessica Walters ain't gonna be able to mount this ride. Not the way She-Hulk did.
Yeah. So like I think there's going to be like this lower level story with regards to powerful women and how a powerful woman in one way is acceptable versus a powerful woman in another way, because those are things that play in society, and they've already hit so many things with regards to women in society so far that I really feel like that might be where that conflict may go, because it feels like they're setting it up for that because of how desirable she was within her power as She-Hulk with that strength but still the sex appeal versus the money and business and intellect power that she had as a lawyer and as her normal self as Jen. So it might be because they've already done so many societally driven women.
They're getting wild
issues.
in the comments.
Oh gosh. Joy
Up?
over there is like
They're
turning
getting
red a
wild.
little.
It said, could you imagine if She-Hulk was a possible switch?
Oh my God.
Power bottom. She would just top from the bottom.
So we're talking lesbian talk right now, in case anybody who's not a lesbian is listening.
Look, I said the same thing on TikTok. There was a person who brought up a Incredible Hulk comic book, Planet Hulk, when Hulk meets his wife, and it was a beautiful moment where, like, on her planet, her culture was like, I want to know you, I want to know everything about you and all of you, and so he said, okay, so he powered down and turned into Bruce Banner. And she was kind of shocked, and she was like, "Well, when you said that, Hulk told Bruce talking. He said, when you said that, Hulk said that I was able to come out so you could know what you're getting into. This is also who I am." And she still kissed him. She loved him anyway. And then he turned back into the Hulk. And then you know how those sappy like romance movies where the camera pans over to the curtains and you know sex is happening.
Some sexy stuff is happening.
So I saw that. So a guy explained that whole thing on TikTok about that comic book, and then I did a stitch of it, making fun of like you notice how I said. What did I say? Did Hulk technically have a threesome?
Oh my God, you did say that because technically Hulk is two people. Yeah,
so,
I saw that one. I saw that
then I said, but you notice how when she kissed Banner, Hulk immediately took the body back over because he'd be damned if Banner's gonna go first. So maybe that's kind of how this guy was like.
So I don't know.
Bringing it back to She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Is that what this dude was kind of thinking?
Yeah.
Like I'm only into this side of it. He seemed like a more sensitive and a nicer version of that first date she went on. Remember that guy who was like, "How much can you bench?"
Oh yeah, well.
You know that was Jennifer Hudson's ex-husband, right?
I did not know that. So he went
bring
to.
the menu over here.
Yeah,
he
went to immediate like no brain gym rat. And
yeah, but it seemed like this guy was a more of a sensitive version of it. That's why I thought, okay, this is the trailers indicated that this dude was the guy.
I don't know.
That she would eventually
I did
end up
not
with.
like.
I don't like the way he responded to Jess.
No, to the Jen aspect.
Is it Jessica?
He wants to be dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some guys just are into International Women's Day, as we learned in Deadpool 2.
Oh my God! International Women's Day is the day to celebrate.
That's what
Deadpool.
He looked that lawyer up and down. Was like, you can't.
She is. That. I really, really am.
I wouldn't even think Jess would be into it, but She-Hulk would.
I'm really interested to see because they've just hit so many nuggets society-wise with the whole women's power, and I really liked how they've like thrown those little nuggets in with the show. So we'll see.
I thought they did good with it. And
yeah.
I'll talk about the one other character before we move on, and that was Blaze.
Oh my God!
How much did you love him?
Blaze.
I mean, it was a vehicle to keep the funny coming and whatnot. It was
so frustrating.
It was, and I thought it was funny. I recognized him from the TV show Entourage. That's where I first saw him. I've seen.
I watched Entourage, but I did not recognize him.
He was that crazy director.
Oh.
That wanted to make what was that movie called? Height something.
Yeah, hold on.
I am.
Yeah.
What was that line?
I
Anyway,
don't know. I had
but
to
he was
figure it
that. Yeah,
out.
he was that crazy director that they made that Hugo Chavez movie with, out there. But anyway.
He was so stupid. I wanted to slap him the entire time.
That means he did his job.
So stupid.
You weren't meant to like him.
He was so stupid.
But my theory, moving back onto the whole dating part of it, my theory is date number before we saw this not that guy. Before we just moved on too fast. Before we saw this guy, there was one last bad date that she had with that guy that was asking all those questions.
With the guy that was really
like
that was a creep.
really into her, like a fanboy.
Like really creepy.
Does
like
this
her
hurt
chin?
you? Does that hurt
Yeah.
you? What about vibranium? And she's like, why do you have
the second he brought up vibranium, I'm like, you're one of the guys that's in on the whole trying to attack her thing.
Yeah.
Because that was too specific of a question. Yeah. It went from
That's actually I didn't even connect that, but yes, you were correct.
It went from fanboy questions to I mean, I'm sure now that Wakanda has opened its borders, I'm sure people now know about vibranium, but the way he asked as if he was trying to figure out her weaknesses.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So my theory is from the old Incredible Hulk movie that when Hulk was played by Edward Norton.
Oh yeah.
There was a scene where there was a scientist that was trying to help Abomination turn into Abomination, and there wasn't that it worked. He turned into Abomination. The scientist got hurt, and then the Hulk blood went to his head, and it was going to create a new character. The villain known as the Leader, and it's another Hulk villain, super scientist, green skin, like guy named the Leader. I'm thinking the Leader is who's the main villain.
You think so?
I'm thinking that's who hired those. I think they're called the Wrecking Crew. Those three guys.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that, and I'm thinking either that was the Leader in human form, and they recast the actor playing him, or he's working for the Leader. Either that was him, or that was another Leader hire. But I think it's the Leader. Because that vibranium question just threw me off.
It really was like, and it was specifically put in the place
right
that it was.
Then. And the only reason why I'm thinking that it's him is because in the beginning of the date, it was like, you keep using that word incredible. And then she called it out. You keep saying incredible, and I noticed you saying it because of the fact that I'm a Hulk. And I was like, yeah, because the Edward Norton movie was called The Incredible Hulk, and the Leader was in it, and we never got to use that character. And why are you bringing that up again? Mm-hmm. Another Edward Norton joke, right? But that's just me. Or maybe I'm diving too deep into it.
You may be, but I mean, it's an interesting theory.
I thought it was great. I can't wait to see it. This is the funniest series that.
We'll see if next
week on the rundown, Chris thinks that
episode
She-Hulk episode is the funniest episode.
Episode 5, funniest episode